Good morning, Lincoln, and hello, hunters. My name is Mara, and this is Lad's Latest, the latest on Love and Deepspace. We've got a lot to go over today with the new 4.0 stream recap, so grab your favorite drink and let's get started. Good morning, hunters, and happy Friday. I hope that you all had a wonderful week. I know that I certainly did. This morning was the big 4.0 live stream, and I did stream it live with everyone. So if you're interested, I do have a video in my live tab. However, this is going to be a recap of the stream, so you don't have to watch the full thing. And there is a lot to go over, but we're going to start with the most important thing, which is redeem codes. Of course, those are important. They did provide 2 of them. The first one is happiness, and make sure it is all in caps because I think it does matter. But you get 200 diamonds, 200 stamina, 200 wish bottles, just the normal ones, and a headpiece, which Silas and MC are so graciously displaying for us on the side. It's kind of cute. I'm looking forward to seeing the guys have it on their head on the home screen, I'm not gonna lie. The second one is Deep Space 4, and you do get 10 Imperium wishes. Now, am I surprised that they gave off 10 Imperium wishes? No, I'm not. But also, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't announce like a Pulse Hunter banner, which I thought they were going to do. Now, there is still time that they could announce that, but just know that that's not going to be part of this stream. Now on to our first big announcement, which we knew was going to be put into the game anyways because they did outright tell us that this was going to be a function, but the sleep quality time function. And it works as you think it would work. You get to set up a bedtime. You do get to use the notebook. I don't know if you guys are aware, but the notebook function does have a go to bed function, or at least it says sleep function. And I do use it, and it's actually pretty neat because it's really nice to have the guys tell you to go to sleep, basically. But you do get to set it up with the notebook so that not only do they tell you good night, but basically they're going to go to bed with you so that you can go ahead and get the sleep quality time to automatically go when you go to bed. It does have different views like the normal quality time items. There's also additional sounds, so there's going to be heartbeats, different lighting effects, ambient sounds and music. And then you can also tap them a few times, and it will wake them up. So I think that is kind of cute as well, that you can kind of tap them awake. But it's going to work. There's not much else to it right now, at least. But I do think that the options and the items that they provided are actually pretty good. Now, this is on a personal note, but the only thing I would have added is maybe adding the secret times to it. But I think that's just a personal preference, and not everybody would want that. But let me know down in the comments, are you excited about the sleep time quality? Sleep quality time, is this something that you are going to use yourself? I know that I'm going to use it. I will let you guys know as soon as it drops how it works, what it's like. I love to hear breathing at night. I think it's very comforting. So I'm really excited to listen to our boys sleeping. One of my subbers said it's equivalent to the Edward Collins sitting in your room staring at you at night. So is it a little creepy? Maybe, but let me live my Delulu fantasy. Along with the sleep quality time as a whole is getting a new function, AR mode, because let's continue the Delulu. I think this is a really cool function. Will I use it personally? Maybe once or twice, but not on a regular basis. However, I am looking forward to all of the memes that come out of this because there are going to be plenty. It works as quality time normally does. You get to move them around, zoom in, zoom out. I think it's a little bit more functions than the regular quality time because you do get to move in and out instead of just the 2 views. You can move them behind and in front of things, add music, all that kind of stuff, adjust the lighting. So there's a bunch of different things that you can do with this function. But let me know, are you ever going to use AR? Are you going to maybe try it once or twice? I'd really love to hear you hear what you have to say about that. Not only are they changing things in the app, though, they are changing things on your phone now, too. They're now providing widgets, which I think is super cute. I'm really excited about this. The first one is the kitty adoption widget, which, while the boys were not the hosts like we all hoped, they will appear on your home screen now. You can adopt one of the boys and put them on your home screen. You can take care of them, give them company, and they will tell you how long that you've had them. The second one is the Hunters Association widget. The Hunters Association now wants you to keep track of your daily stuff. So it's going to provide stamina, your name, looks like a few different collections, daily activities, stuff like that. So you can keep an eye on that as well. I think that'll be really good for stamina. I know that I really like to keep a track of my stamina so that I'm using it constantly. So that'll be super helpful. And then a glint widget, which I think is also super cute. So now you can put your pictures on your home screen. You can actually even make it part of a calendar. So you get to see the pictures that you take of the boys all the time on your home screen. Now, another function they did mention that they were adding is a journal function. The journal function is going to be under the date tab on the home screen. And what I got from it was that it's sort of a scrapbooking function. You have the ability to customize the pages and covers. You can record moments, have music, dynamic decorations, all this other stuff. They did mention that you could get items from other parts of the game and put it in. And the last thing they said was that it never disappears. Now, I was kind of curious how this idea kind of came to fruition, or what kind of things people were asking for that made them put this into the game. And I'd be interested to hear what you guys had to say about this, because it does feel kind of like it comes out of left field. But I don't hate it. I think it's actually kind of a cute idea, and I'm excited to give it a try. But let me know if you guys are going to use it. If this is something that you guys are excited for, or you think is kind of a cute idea. I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Now on to the biggest announcement with this stream, which is the wedding banner. I really didn't think that a wedding banner was going to happen. However, much to my pleasant surprise, there was. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys. I didn't want a wedding banner. I know. And it's not because I don't want to get married to Silas. I mean, the guy is so handsome. Of course I want to get married to him. But to me, wedding feels very final. However, the first instance I saw the video start and I saw everybody in their outfits, my mind was changed. This banner looks beautiful. I'm so excited for it. I cannot wait. It feels very fantastical, very dreamlike. And I know that's sort of their MO for things that maybe aren't real, quote unquote. But I digress. It looks awesome. It looks beautiful. Each guy's banner looks very specific to them. It feels very catered to their myths, whether it's the standard or limited myth. It feels very catered to them. So I'm really excited to see what that looks like. I will be putting out a video of a lad's latest for the banner breakdown, as I normally do, so keep an eye out for that. But I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait to experience it. All the guys' outfits look amazing, as do MC's. So I'm really excited. Let me know how you guys feel about it. I know a lot of people were really excited for this banner. So I know that a lot of people in my comments and in my community are going to be really excited for this banner. Now, along with the wedding banner, of course, there is the minigame. And I'm always really excited about the minigames because I love them. I think they're so cute. But this one specifically reminds me of the Touring in Love. And I might hold a little bit of a biased place in my heart for the Touring in Love one because that's when I came into the game. but they've got the little chibis from the Touring in Love, and I'm really excited because I think it looks super cute. MC and the allies are undercover as wedding coordinators, and it looks like we're gonna make an event happen for somebody's wedding. We get to do party favors for the guests, stuff like that. I'll go more into that though with the banner breakdown. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about this minigame as well. I think a lot of people are gonna like this minigame though. We also got the announcement of another free 5-star. Our yearning king Caleb is getting his first heartfelt gift. Yearly Nostalgia is coming out at the same time as well, and I know all of my Caleb girlies are super excited about this. I really have nothing else to say. He's so cute. His eyes still scream yearning, and I cannot get over it. There's also a clip showing him and MC actually resonating in a cutscene, which I think is the first time we're actually seeing something like that. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm totally okay with you guys correcting me. But I would love to see more resonations in like Kindled cutscenes. So I'm really excited to see that. It's also very Caleb-esque outside during the summer, in the spring, you know, greens and stuff like that. And I always really liked what they did with Caleb's aesthetic. So I'm really excited. Let me know, Caleb girlies. How excited are you? I don't even have to ask if you guys are excited. Just how excited are you? I'm really excited for all of you. Or if you're not a Caleb girly and you're still excited, let me know. But that should be coming soon as well. Along with the new banner and card, they did release a new battle system. What this means for Abyssal Chaos, I'm not entirely sure. And if I'm completely honest, I wish they would have just reset Abyssal Chaos. However, I am not upset about a new battle system. I love battling. I am a battle girly. So I do love that they've brought in a new type of roguelike function. It basically functions like Abyssal Chaos, except there's a little bit of a different twist at the end. You do get to choose your own adventure, basically, and you do have different endings. Now, the one question I do have for this is, since you do get to choose different endings, does this mean that this function is going to reset unlike Abyssal Chaos? Will they reset it more like Senior Hunters Contest, changing it every day or resetting it every time so that you get to choose a different ending every single time? I would imagine that they're going to attach some sort of achievement along with this. So my hope is that this means that they're going to reset it every 2 weeks or so. That's my hope, at least. You do get to accumulate faction points, which then gives you the different endings and different bonuses with the 3 different factions. There are also different minigames. They've added a fishing minigame, a decoding minigame, a scratch ticket, and what they've called tactical retrieving minigame. Because we don't like to use the word stealing. Along with this new function, we do get all new rewards. Completing the operation does get you 6,090 diamonds, 16 Imperium wishes, 1 Deep Space wish, a universal outfit for both the allies and MC, and enhancement materials. Again, this goes with the idea, is this going to be a reset function, or is this going to be a one-time reward? My hopes is that it's not going to be just a one-time reward system like Abyssal Chaos, that this will be more like Senior Hunters Contest, where it resets every 2 weeks or so. Let me know down in the comments, are you excited about this function? I know that I have a few battle girlies who are excited about this as well. Let me know what you hope to see out of this. They didn't give us much on how it's going to function other than the mode and the rewards. On that day, I will probably be streaming that day. So if you guys want to come and see, I will probably be doing this function first off. So I'm happy to go through it with you guys. Along with the new battle system, Deep Space Trials are also getting an update on rewards. You will now be able to get 6,510 diamonds, 12 Imperium wishes, and a universal outfit for MC. Now, I'm not entirely sure when this is going to start as far as stages go. I know that we have up to 200 and more stages for the Deep Space trials. I would be interested in hearing from those who are in those later stages when this could possibly start. One thing I am glad to hear about, though, is that they are improving the rewards for the Deep Space trials. I know it's something that everybody's been asking for as far as getting more rewards in those later stages, and I think the higher that you go, you definitely deserve to get more diamonds or Empyrean wishes or anything like that in those later stages because of how hard they can be. So let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from those who are in the later stages how you feel about this new reward system. I can't believe I almost forgot the most important part. Illusio! Illusio is back! I'm so excited. I love Illusio, and I wish they would just make it a permanent function. But it's just in time for the wedding. So did you ever want to get married to Dragon Silas? Or Foreseer? Or X02 Caleb? Well, now you can. Of course, nobody's going to use it for any degeneracy, right? Right? I'm excited to see the clips that come out of this one, honestly. It's going to be so good. But Illusio is back. I believe I tried looking for the dates. I was pretty sure they said July 4th to July 22nd, but I may need to correct myself on a later date on that. So it is just a limited time, but, you know, I know everybody's stoked about it. Again, I wish they'd just make it a permanent function. However, I'm really excited. I got a lot more outfits than the first time Illusio was back, so I'm really excited to do it myself. But for my girlies, I'd love, if you guys haven't already followed me on Instagram or Blue Sky, I'd love to be tagged in your different photos for Illusio. So add me. I know that I'll be posting mine as well. Just in the comments, let me know how excited you are, because I know that you're excited about Illusio, because who's not excited about Illusio? And last but not least, there are a few things outside of the game that are occurring. Love and Deepspace is going global with their own expo tour. They're going to be at a few conventions and will be handing out a few different items. I know that I have my own connection that will probably be going to Anime Expo, so I'm hoping that they will grab me a few items from the Anime Expo. And then I think the next one is inside the game. It doesn't really say. But Jimmy Choo and Love and Deepspace are doing a collab gift. More will be revealed soon. They didn't reveal much after that, though. And we made it to the end. I know there's a lot of information, but hopefully this Lad's Latest helped with a little bit of a breakdown and a condensed version of what happened on the stream. Let me know down in the comments what you're excited about. Also, let me know, I've probably missed a few things. If I did, or you have any questions, I'm happy to look that up for you guys. I will also do a Lad's Latest weekend recap on Monday, so if I missed anything, it'll probably be in there. Speaking of Lad's Latest weekend recaps, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I do Lad's Latest every Monday for the weekend recaps. I also provide banner breakdowns and trailer reactions whenever they come. I also do stuff like this with live streams, and I would love to see you guys around. I also have an Instagram and Blue Sky where I post nearly every day. You guys are also welcome to contact me on there. I do love to talk to all of you, and I would love to see photos of your MCs with the love interests. I also stream every Tuesday at noon PST, both on YouTube and Twitch. Right now we are going through the story, however we just got done doing Raphael's new myth. I do have a video I will post up at the top, but that is all we have for today. Keep an eye out for that other banner breakdown for the wedding banner. I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend. And as always, stay safe out there, hunters.